this webCRM basic education video, we're going to look at how to set up IP links in webCRM. IP links are used for transferring the number from the webCRM system, your customer's contact numbers, straight through to your IP telephone or your Skype, or if you use the compact version of webCRM, you can as well activate a type of IP link in your smartphones, so when you click the numbers inside the compact version, it will call straight through to the customer. To set it up, you go into configuration, to users, and then you edit the user in question. Let's take James, for example. And then you scroll down to the middle of the screen where you can see this area down here called IP telephone, and over in the other side it's called telephone mobile. For IP telephone, you've got some different link types. The most common ones are link type A, call to, which is basically used for Skype or other browser-based phones that you can subscribe to through the net, or the link T, the T type, which is normally used for normal IP phones, soft phones, etc., which is a basic telephone link that will be transferred directly through to the actual iPhone. The other ones are also, they're not that common, but also used for IP phones and so on. The main thing in this setup is try one. If it doesn't work, you can always go back and try a new one. You will never do something. You can't do something wrong in this area. In the bottom of them, you can see the cloud to call the cloud to call SIP link, and you can also see IP telephone links for SNUM and Yealink and FlexPhone. Those are of course used in those different situations, and those three bottom links here in example FlexPhones, if we take that one and go up and click save, you can see you'll actually be asked to put in now a device extension, username and password. And that's because for FlexPhone and for Yealink and for SNUM, they have an IP address in this situation and username and password. It's because they have a specific designated IP address or link to that specific telephone, so that's why you need to enable that feature as well under the specific user. But if we take the link type T, which is used for the most common part of the IP phones, then you can see we don't have all the different things because it's just a normal browser link, if you could say that. When you click the link, basically a small pop-up will open and it will transfer the number from webCRM to the IP phone. When you choose the link, remember to put in your default country code, which is in my case based from Denmark +45. For your sake, for your areas, it could be +44 UK and so on, the normal country code. This will be set in front of all telephone numbers unless you're already on the customer card. Let's say you have a customer from another country. If you're already on the customer card, define their country code. This one won't be a default, but this is only default in case there's no country code in front of the number. Click save, and now you have chosen one link. What you do is basically you log off and then you log on again, and now you'll be having the numbers, as you can see here, enabled, so I can actually click, and through my IP telephone I can actually call the customer in that way, as you just saw right here. All right, so that's one way to do it. If it didn't work, if it didn't connect to your IP phone, as I said before, go back and go into the user area again, find the correct user, change the link to the new one. It's your new one. Try A and T first, as I said, but try the other ones if the two ones didn't work, and then click save, log on and off in order for the changes to make effect. If you have a smartphone and you use the compact version of webCRM, it doesn't matter if it's an iPhone, if it's an Android, or if it's a Windows Mobile. If you use the compact version of webCRM, you can actually add this feature over here on the right side, telephone mobile, set it to T-Link in general, set it to T-Link, then click save and log on and off. On your smartphone, once you log in the next time, on your smartphone you'll have a telephone number. Sorry, you'll have your normal compact version of the webCRM system, but all the telephone numbers will be underlined, and when you click the number it will ask you if you want to make a call, place a call through your smartphone. So that's how you set up the IP telephony and the link types for your compact version of webCRM.